Okay, we're back. And now for our sponsored session coordinated by Takeda on the Cahoots platform. Let's give the mic over to Rhea Melipier.
Thank you, Joan. Can you hear me? Just want to confirm.
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. I'll start off by introducing myself. My name is Rhea Mahabir. I am a part of our Takeda marketing team for short bowel syndrome, responsible for education of our patients and their caregivers. And we're super proud and excited to be sponsoring this Oley mini meeting today. So before I get started, a few housekeeping items to kick us off. The first is get your cell phones out because you're going to need them if you want to participate in the quiz games. We're going to have 3 quizzes today. The first one will just be a warm-up so you guys can get familiar with the platform. And then we'll dive into the second quiz about SBS, short bowel syndrome, and then the third quiz about Gattex, which is a Takeda product. We will be offering small prizes to a couple of the quiz winners today. So if you do happen to be one of those winners, please send either through chat directly to Lisa Metzger or email her your contact information so we can mail you that prize. And then last but not least, a little bit about Kahoot. So you will see it's a quiz game. You will be able to answer the questions on your phone. Just some tips for you. The faster you answer, the more points you will get if you answer correctly. And then with that, I think we can jump into the first quiz. Gage, if you want to share your screen. Sorry, I forgot to introduce my colleague, Gage Sanders, who will be assisting us today with the quizzes. So the first thing everyone wants to do is go to kahoot.it on your phone browser. You should see that link at the top of the screen here where Gage is gesturing. Thank you, Gage. Please only put in your first name or a nickname or something like that so that you can protect your own privacy. And then when you get to kahoot.it, they will ask you to enter your game pin. You'll see the game pin on the screen. It's 1698690. And we'll just give everyone a couple minutes to join. Remember, the first quiz is just a warm-up to see how Kahoot works. So this one will not go for points. It's just to get used to the platform. I'm loving some of these nicknames on here. Another thing to let you know about Kahoot, everyone will have about 20 seconds to answer each question. As I said, the faster you answer, the more points you will get if you answer it correctly. And you will, of course, get a few seconds to read the question on your computer screens. The question will also be on your phone screen as well. Just make sure to keep your phone active between questions because it may log you out if you allow the screen to shut off. All right, it looks like we're starting to have a slowdown, maybe, in people joining. Everyone's welcome to join, by the way, unless you are one of my Takeda colleagues. I know there are a couple on the call. You guys have an unfair advantage, so I would ask that you not participate in the game. Okay. Gage, why don't we get started in the first one? Remember, there are 2 other quizzes that you can join as we continue through the session. So let's just jump into the first one. All right, everybody ready to answer on their phones? This one, as I said, just a warm up, but get ready. "20 seconds left. Awesome. Looks like we have a really nice spread of people, a lot of them in Massachusetts today. Hello, Massachusetts. Let's keep going, Gage. Now a true/false question for you. I hope there's only one answer to this question, guys. Awesome. Most people agree pets make the world a better place. I'm hoping the person who did not agree has, well, I'm not hoping, but I'm guessing you probably have allergies. All right, next question, Gage. Hi, Amber. We will be starting the second quiz shortly, so you can jump on that one when we do get it started. Ooh, looks like we have a pretty even split of people who have used parenteral support and those who have not. Very interesting. Let's keep going. And to get to know the crowd a little bit more, let's see what our SBS experience looks like. Wow, pretty big mix of folks. Lots of patients and caregivers I see, some HCPs, and of course, some who have not had experience with SBS. Let's keep going, Gage. Last question for the warm-up quiz. Two seconds. Wow, 36 years. That's a long time. Thank you guys for answering and participating in the first warm-up quiz. That was just to get familiar with the Kahoot platform. Now we're going to get to the actual quizzes. Don't forget, as I said, the top two winners in this one, please reach out to Lisa and let her know that you are one of the winners so we can mail you a prize. All right, Gage, whenever you are ready, we can get started on our SBS quiz. So again, for those of you who may not have joined the first one, go to kahoot.it on your phone browser and enter the code 3213349. We're going to test everyone's knowledge about short bowel syndrome. Give everyone a few minutes to jump on the new quiz. Kat, to answer your question, thank you for saying you'll donate your prize to the next winner. That'll be awesome. All right, looks like we have about 30 people on here. So let's get started. "20 seconds, guys. Remember, faster you answer." 3 seconds. What is short bowel syndrome? That is correct. So SBS is a rare, serious, and chronic malabsorption disorder that can occur when parts of the intestine are removed. So it looks like most folks got it correct. Let's keep going, Gage. All right, John is in the lead. How many people affected by SBS? Ooh, interesting guess, everyone. A lot of people thought it was 100 to 200,000. Actually, SBS is a very rare condition. It affects less than 1% of the US population. So it's about 10 to 20,000 people in the United States. Thank you, Gage. Let's keep going. See who's winning. Oh, Kat. Jumping up there. Ten seconds. Awesome. Looks like everyone got that one right. Malabsorption associated with SBS can include all of the above: malnutrition, dehydration, electrolyte disturbances, and diarrhea, or increased outputs in your ostomy bag. Let's keep going, Gage. Ooh, DGT has a winning streak. True or false? Ten seconds. Okay, it looks like most people selected true. That is correct. People with short bowel syndrome may use parenteral support, which is a range of liquid nutrients through your vein that are IV fluids or a complete mix like TPN. PS requirements can vary based on each individual's nutritional needs. Gage, let's keep going. See who's leading now. Not too much hiccup there. Let's keep going. Awesome. Kind of gave away the answer in the last question. But yes, TPN, or total parenteral nutrition, is a form of PS. It provides essential nutrition, but does not help the intestine absorb nutrients on its own. Let's keep going, Gage. SK is staying on top. That's right, everyone. You can minimize infections by washing your hands, sanitizing the insertion point, and stabilizing the line when you are preparing to administer your parenteral support. Let's keep going. type of hormone involved in digestion. Wow, everyone seems to know that one. GLP-2 stands for glucagon-like peptide 2. That is correct. It is an intestinal hormone that helps the body absorb nutrients. Very impressive, everyone. What are intestinal villi? 10 seconds. Wow, again, everyone looks like they got it correct. So villi are the finger-like structures in the intestine that help the body absorb nutrients. That's awesome. Let's keep going, Gage. Looks like it's a race between Kat and SK. How does GLP-2 help the body absorb nutrients? 3 seconds. All right, looks like a mixed bag for answers here, but the correct answer is all of the above. GLP-2 increases the absorptive surface area of the bowel. It stimulates blood flow to the intestine and slows the transit of food. So it does do all of those things. Thank you. Let's keep moving. Lots of people made a comeback in that one. Yep, so that answer is correct. After a resection, people with SBS may not have enough GLP-2. Let's keep going. All right, looks like everyone does know the answer to that as well. After a bowel resection surgery, intestinal adaptation typically is what happens, and it looks a little bit different for everyone. Can keep going. And this is just a little bit more about the adaptation process. There are typically 3 stages. The length of time for each may vary depending on the individual person. You can learn more about this on shortbowelsyndrome.com. Gage, let's keep going. Awesome. Looks like everybody knows what enteral nutrition is, and I'm sure many of you have experienced it yourself. It is digesting food through the gut, and it certainly helps the gut adapt after surgery. Let's keep going, Gage. What are the main ingredients of an oral rehydration solution? Five seconds. Looks like everyone is pretty familiar with ORS solutions. It is a simple yet specific solution of salt, sugar, and water that can help with dehydration caused by diarrhea. Let's keep going. That's correct. So everyone mostly chose all of the above. So I do want to say for this is not a complete list of things that might clog an ostomy bag. Make sure that you are talking to your child's doctor or nutritionist for more information about the best things to eat when you have an ostomy. Let's keep going, Gage. Just a few more questions here. All right, MK making a comeback to pass SK. What are some of the things you have to think about when you're managing SBS? That is correct. All of the above are different goals that you should be thinking about as you manage SBS. Oof, MK is on fire. 15 correct answers in a row. 2 more questions to go, guys. These are the make or breaks. Okay, so looks like a pretty wide spread here. So just to give you guys some context, according to many clinical studies across both the US and outside of the US, it is approximately 50 to 70% of people who are able to wean off parenteral support after they have bowel surgery. I can't afford a car, Joan, but maybe we'll drive it to the person. So the answer is 50 to 70%. Let's keep going. When might adolescents have to go back on PS after they've weaned off of it? That's correct, during growth spurts. All right, that was the first quiz. Thank you everyone for participating. Remember to learn more about shortbowelsyndrome.com. To learn more about SBS, visit shortbowelsyndrome.com. Let's see who the winners are. Nope, we don't see it. Okay, we do. SK, second place, congratulations. And our winner, MK, last minute lead taker. All right, so those of you who got to the podium, please reach out to Lisa so that we can collect your contact information and mail you your prizes. Thank you. All right. Hopefully that was fun. I want to get straight into the next quiz, but before we do that, because we only have about 10 minutes. I am going to say the next quiz is about GATTEX. Gage, whenever you're ready, but please note that the prescribing information for GATTEX and the medication guide you can find in the chat. I just put it in there. Okay, so you guys know the process by now. Hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly because we only have a few minutes left. Go to kahoot.it, enter the game pin, 6783915. Oh, we only have 2 minutes, so maybe we should stop. Okay, given that we only have 2 minutes left, I'm gonna say we're gonna skip the last quiz. And congratulations to our winners. I hope you guys had fun playing and learned a little bit more about short bowel syndrome.
Rhea, I thought it was wonderful.
Hi, Joan.
A lot of fun. It was my first time playing Kahoots. I was hoping I could keep up.
So you did play?
With MK and SK. I wonder if they're related, to be honest. But congratulations to everyone. And thank you so much for putting this fun activity together. I learned something. There are nuggets to be learned in everything that you do, including Kahoots. So hopefully it's the first time of many that we get to enjoy this. So, and how do you mail the prize? If it's a car, how do you mail that? I don't know.
Don't promise them cards.
No, just making fun of it. So
yeah.
Honestly, I applaud your efforts. It was wonderful.
Thank you, Joan. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone who participated.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Thank you.